Sex offenders failing to register their addresses, even hiding from police, putting everybody's safety at risk.
A U.S. Marshals task force is making a big push to find these fugitive sex offenders and arrest them. Investigator Sarah Goldenberg gives us a look at what it takes and how you can help.
A new push to keep you and your family safe. Over 3 weeks in January, members of the Northern Ohio Violent Fugitive Task Force, led by U.S. Marshals, tracked down 7 fugitives wanted in Cuyahoga County for failing to register as sex offenders.
And how dangerous are some of their original offenses?
It is everything from cases that recently happened over the last couple of years. It can be a rape case, gross sexual imposition.
Assistant Chief Deputy U.S. Marshal Ann Murphy says it's a problem here in Northeast Ohio and across the country. By law, sex offenders must register their address and keep it up to date if they move, checking in with probation or parole.
When they don't comply with those orders and those rules and those laws, they're breaking the law, and that's all there is to it.
And if they're not checking in,
hello?
That's really the danger, is, what's happening when nobody's keeping an eye on them.
U.S. Marshals arrested nearly 10,000 sex offender fugitives in fiscal year 2024 nationwide, according to their latest data. Murphy says here in Northern Ohio, they're keeping up the pressure over the next few months, publicizing specific fugitive cases each month in hopes of finding and arresting them, like these 3 men in Cleveland. All of them arrested by the task force. 2 of them, Ernest Scales and Shannon Riley, found about a week after Marshals released this wanted poster you may have seen on 19 News. Scales was wanted for rape and other sex crime charges. Riley was arrested for failing to register. His original charge was rape. Marshals later arrested David Dowd this past Wednesday for failing to register his address. He faced an original charge of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor.
There's no time for, celebrating and patting each other on the back and saying, oh, great job, because there's a stack of more fugitives waiting to be caught, that need to be caught, and that, present a danger to the community.
So they move on to the next case, and that's where you come in. If you know where one of these fugitives may be hiding, a call or text could be all it takes.
And that one tiny piece of information that may not have made a difference, or they may not think makes a difference, breaks a case wide open.
Until they're found, their warrants stay active.
It makes things a lot safer for law enforcement, for family, for the fugitive, for the community, when we have as much information as we possibly can.
And Murphy says fugitives can make it easier on everyone by turning themselves in.
You don't have to be looking over your shoulder, and your family doesn't have to be worried. You can walk right into the Justice Center, you can walk right into our courthouse and turn yourself in.
U.S. Marshals tell me they've gotten dozens of tips on the fugitives they featured this month. They're hoping to get more when they release information on 3 more sex offender fugitives as a part of this new push next Wednesday. You can look for them here on 19 News. Sarah Goldenberg, 19 News.
And reward money is available for information leading to the capture of sex offender fugitives. The U.S. Marshals Service will continue to feature. You can call 1-866-4WANTED or submit a tip online, and you can remain anonymous. The 19 Investigates